have so many games left this season, so we're really just taking it week by week, and we're excited for the opportunities ahead because we know how much fun it is, and this is the last couple times the 2024 team's going to be together, so we're embracing every moment we have, and we're excited to play together.
Obviously, the guy under center with you, kind of rotating a little bit here the past couple weeks. Unlucky, Cade got the concussion, Brendan's injured, Marco's out. I mean, what's that like as the center when you got it? Seems like the different guy the past 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, that's just November football, right? You never know who's going to be in there. It's next man in mentality, and whoever's going to go in there, they're going to do their job. And, I got confidence in all of our quarterbacks that they're going to step in and do a great job just because of how they practice, right? They have tempo, they want to get better, and that's just who they are as a room. And it's a great room. And, they're all helping each other out, too. So whoever's under center this next Saturday, I know they're going to do a great job, and we're going to trust them to do a great job.
Jackson stepped in at UCLA. I'm guessing at the beginning of the year he maybe thought he wouldn't be getting road minutes at UCLA, but that happened. So, what can you tell people about Jackson Stratton?
Yeah, he was a scout team guy. I think he was like 4th or 5th on the depth chart. I don't remember what he was, but football, you never know what's going to happen, right? He was over on the scout field, then he comes over with us. Next thing you know, he's in the game, right? I know he was nervous. I'd be freaking out too, but he stepped in, did a great job, led us to a touchdown drive. He just does his job, and the way he carries himself, he just wants to improve and get better every single day. He's only been with the team for a few months now, but he's kind of embraced everything about being a Hawkeye. I mean, it's cool to see, like, when guys come in this program, what they're going to be about and who they are, and we bring good guys in. He's been a great guy, and he's just continued to work so hard, and he's doing a great job for us.
One more thing, road struggles this year. Do you feel like one more chance, you got a chance to kind of right some wrongs on the road here? So, some of these road games haven't gone the way you guys have wanted them to.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution and playing together, and I feel like we've lacked in some of those phases on the road games. I think that just starts with focus and have a great focus, and we just got to do that this Saturday and have a good week of prep.
You talked about next man up mentality, and obviously now that Brendan goes down, but look what Shay said. It's kind of not really an adjustment just because Cade's been the starter for most of the season. I guess would you say the same thing, or is it still like just because Brendan's been there 2-3 weeks, it's just there's a little adjustment? Or how do you see that?
I mean, we're not really changing a whole lot of stuff that we're doing just because the new guy's in, right? And that just comes with preparation throughout the week. Like, we can't just change our offense because somebody, might be adjusting to it too. Like, you got to know what you're doing, and because all other 10 guys are expecting you to do your job, right? And that's just part of the game. And I think Jackson, has done a great job of that, and he's continued to get better and better. I'm really excited for him. I think whoever's under center on Saturday is going to do a great job.
Hawkeye fans are really optimistic when Brendan was in. Obviously, he brings a different skill set than Cade, but now that Cade's coming back in, we've seen some good stuff from Cade for sure. So, what would you say to fans that now that Cade's back in, why should they be optimistic that Cade is back in now?
Cade has played a lot of football. He's an old man now, and he's seen a lot of things. He just has this mindset of where he understands that there's so much out there where that he can go grab and get better at, and he practices with a chip on his shoulder every single day, and he wants to lead this team to win, and that's how he practices, and that's exactly what he's going to do come Saturday.
Even when the switch happened, there's a lot of guys on this team that where they were saying, well, Brandon's in now, but you guys really talked about Cade as a person, how good he is as a leader, and just a man of faith, and I'm sure that it rubs the team a really good way, knowing that, even though he's about to come back in after having an injury and, being benched, just having a good leader on the sideline now. Maybe I'm sure he's going to be a captain again. That has to be a good feeling.
Yeah, anytime you get a guy back, especially he's in his 6th year, right? He doesn't have much football ahead of him. Well, you never know with the season and after the season, but nothing's guaranteed as a Hawkeye. He has 3 games left as a Hawkeye, so I know he's going to step out there and play as hard as he can and give us what he can. It's pretty special anytime, somebody gets hurt, just to be able to see him come back and bounce back from that. So I'm really excited for him this Saturday.
Speaking of being a team captain, what'd that mean to you?
That means everything. Just to, be voted by your teammates. It's one of the biggest honors you can get, right? It was pretty surreal. That's one of the coolest things that's happened to me, since my 5 years being here, and it really does mean a lot to me and my family. So I definitely was very proud of that, and it felt good. It was awesome.
Now you're not playing against him this week. Brian Ferentz is on the other team now. I mean, do you anticipate a moment of getting to see him again, and what did he mean to you in your career?
I hope I get to see him, but at the end of the day, it's down to business. I don't know when I'd be able to, but, Coach Brian, he believed in a lot of us, especially the O-linemen. Not a lot of people did, and he continued to harp on us. You know, he was an O-line coach for many years, and he just continued to have belief in us. So, you know, I love Coach Brian. I have a lot of respect for him and the way that he operates and carries himself. So it'll be pretty cool to see him this Saturday.
Do you view these as your last 3 games as well? Because I assume you have a chance to come back with a medical.
Yeah, or COVID, I don't even know.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of ways you can do it
there's a lot
anymore.
of ways I can come back. But, yeah, I mean, these are my last 3 games as a Hawkeye. That's
Okay.
why I'm viewing it. And, you know, I'm just embracing each game that I have, you know, because you're not guaranteed anything. So I'm really excited for these next 3 games to play with my teammates because, you know, this is the last time this team is going to be together these last 3 games. So I'm just embracing the moment.
How proud of, I guess, or how happy are you with how you've progressed in these 3 years? Because I know, there were some rough moments that first year, but they threw you in there.
Yeah.
But you're playing, your PFF grades, if you want to believe those, are really good, and you've had a good year.
Yeah. PFF. Geez. Yeah, I mean, those first couple years and even at the beginning of the season, I was struggling. You could see it on the tape. Just lack of experience, right? Just going out there, freaking out. You didn't really know what to do. But, you know, as time's gone on, you know, I've seen a lot of things. And, you know, the guys around me, I think that's what's helped me out the most, just being able to play with them and, you know, them making me right when I was wrong. And, you know, this past year, things have kind of started to come together a little bit, and I feel a lot more confident than I was in the years past. So, I mean, it's been a tough and long journey, but, you know, I'm happy with where I am, and I know I'm going to continue to get better.
When do you guys